100%. I feel like I can beat Lovato. I think it's just me coming in with my head straight. He has no chance of beating me. Sometimes I sleep, and sometimes I come to fight. So next time will be different. You will see a God in there. I promise you, because I know things that other people don't know.
Gegard, right here. So, when you heard the judges announce Machida had a scorecard, were there any bad nerves on your part?
Yeah, a little bit. But I beat Machida in his own game. That's his style, but I beat him anyway. Listen, at the highest stage against, I know it was a boring fight. I'm not proud of it. But at the highest stage, that little bit makes difference, and I couldn't. I needed the victory, and yeah, I felt like I won all 3 rounds.
And what felt different about Machida this time as opposed to the first time?
Well, first time when I looked in his eyes, he was a little bit like a dragon. This time, even at the stare downs, I felt he wasn't the same guy. So maybe age or something else, but he wasn't himself. When I looked in his eyes, it was different than the first time I fought him. And this time I was a better fighter, a better game plan. I knew what to expect. Yeah.
Gegard over here. So I know that you wanted to get the title shot against Lovato Jr., but you also expressed this week potentially going down to welterweight.
No, welterweight, I
or was that a joke?
You know, I thought about it.
Trolling us, Gegard? Tell us.
No, welterweight, I could, but I'm going to kill myself. Well, it's not worth it, so I forget about welterweight. I thought about it. It's nice, but first Lovato, and then the dream continues. Yeah, like heavyweight maybe.
How did you feel in there tonight? Because you mentioned in the Lovato fight you weren't yourself. Did you feel like your normal self tonight?
I was sharp. I knew what to do. I was grounded. I didn't walk. Yeah, I could, you know, yeah. I won all 3 rounds, I felt. So.
You said in the first fight when you guys fought that he was greasing. Did you feel anything a little slippery tonight, or no? How was it?
No, he wasn't slippery this time.
Okay, that's good. And how do you?
I like Machida. I apologized to him after the fight. I'm a bad loser sometimes. I admit to that, 100%. But when I said those things, I believed it. Every time I accuse someone of something, I didn't make it up.
I know this is a quick, sort of a fresh win here, but has Bellator given you any indication when that middleweight title fight could be if you do end up getting it?
Well, they offered me, they said, who you want to fight? I said, Lovato, and they said, he's injured, so that was the first thing that I wanted to do, but I knew I had to fight Machida anyway. So now I fought him, now the rematch. He hasn't fought for 3-4 months, so I can go and fight him over 3 months later.
Monte from my MMA News. Actually 2 questions. The first question is, how do you feel that this victory in some way gives you momentum going to a possible fight with Lovato Jr.? And also, do you feel in a way, especially with the last fight with Lovato being very controversial, so to speak, that this is in some way redemption for you?
Next fight, I'm going to kill him. I swear to God, if I don't knock him out, I don't count it as victory. Because I know what I can do, and he will die. And literally, you will see. I will knock him out 100%. I guarantee you that. If I lose, I retire. I promise you. No, I'm not kidding, because I'm not trying to sell a fight. I know what I can do. And next fight will be extra special, because I'm going to be extra special boy. Yes.
How are you going to be extra special?
That's payment. People are going to get what they do, you know.
Will you have a request over the venue for that fight? You made a big deal about fighting in California compared to other places for this fight.
No, well, I would love to fight in Holland, get my title back there, and then maybe people say don't talk about retirement. Maybe I retire, maybe not. but that could be my last fight.
Gegard, back here.
Yeah.
You beat Machida, and that's obviously what you came to do. Are you satisfied with the win tonight?
No, not at all. But I had a good game plan. My friend Jawad, he can't help me a lot. The game plan, he couldn't come into his game because I was pressuring him, I was timing it, I was making more points. So I knew he had to come. He didn't come to get the victory in the second or third round. But at the highest level, sometimes you win boring. His style is not a style that you can go and say, I'm going to destroy him. Because he's not a guy like that. He runs, he makes his points. So I had to fight him like that. I don't want to... Depends on the opponent. I felt like I beat him in his own game, and it's a good win to have like a legend like Machida. I've beaten a lot of big names. So to have a win over him means a lot.
You spent the last 15 to 20 seconds of the fight in what appeared to be a tight guillotine. Was it tight, and what were you thinking in that moment?
Well, it was tight, but I wouldn't tap to that. I was like, okay. I heard the tack, 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 and I was like, okay, count the seconds. I knew I had won the three. I won the fight. Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Mousasi.
Yeah.
For Lovato, your rematch, do you want any special testing done for him? Because I don't know if you were just a sore loser at the point, but you kind of insinuated.
That guy looked like a horse. You guys are reporters, but you don't even report on that. You can see a difference between like a picture of him, and then he look like a muscular when he's 35. You guys can watch. You should report that. Take a picture, put it next to each other. It's day and night difference. There's not even a little bit steroid. That's like monkey steroids. I don't know. You guys go check it out. I can post pictures for you guys if you want, but. I'm not the reporter. You should go do some research. Everyone knows he was on steroids. But people call me bad loser. But maybe I am a little bit. But I should have beat him anyway. Like I said, my head wasn't in it. I heard him in the third round. I heard him in the fourth round. I fucked up myself. So I'm blaming myself. But the juice helped him also.
But do you want any sort of special extra testing for him for your?
Well, I don't know. I don't know where the fight's gonna be, and I have to discuss it with my manager.
You said obviously he looked like a horse. Did he feel like a horse? I guess. Stronger than normal, or was it?
Well, he looked twice as big at the weigh-in. His nipples were hard, like a woman. You go watch it. I'm not kidding you. I'm not trying to be funny or something, but his nipples were twice. You could have given milk to babies. So. Anyway, I'm in a good mood. Maybe I shouldn't talk that much.
Ja gaat viraal.
Were you surprised that one of the judges' scorecards were for Machida? Do you feel like you won the unanimous decision, or it's a split decision? What do you think?
I felt like it was a unanimous decision. I heard him a good punches in the first round. Second one was mine. Third was also mine. Yeah, I was surprised, but I had even after the first judge, I felt like I won the fight anyway. That I would get the other two judges.
And since we're in a good mood, what do you usually do after the fight night? Do you celebrate?
Booze and pizzas, and a lot of the friends.
Last one? Question back there? No?
Gegard, you're obviously a better striker than Machida. Are you surprised that he didn't try to take advantage and take you to the ground at any point in the fight?
No, because the distance was good. He couldn't shoot. No. I controlled the distance. I felt like one of those kicks I will catch and he will fall down, and that's exactly what happened. And no, I wasn't worried. No.
You seem like a guy who knows how to celebrate a really good fight. Do you have any?
Crack cocaine. Don't do it, kids. Don't do it.
Do you wanna send a message to the people in Armenia that was watching the fight?
Yeah. Especially my. You know, I always enjoy. I'm thankful for the people coming, spending their hard-earning dollars and their time. Especially now with my countrymen coming to watch the fight. I know it was a boring fight, but I know they're happy. So at least that's gives me some satisfaction.
Thank you, Gegard.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gegard.
Thank you.